you shouldn't believe everything you read online. The internet is a hellhole of misinformation.
Hello, people, and welcome back to Intrusive Investigations, the first episode of the new season. What the hell is going on Days of Our Lives? It is driving me crazy, which is why this episode we are doing the Intruder's Hot Takes. Hot take number 1. This storyline sucks. It is just a convenient way to write these 3 old ladies off. Very high budget old ladies, mind you. And I think this all connects back to my last hot take, Carlivati's Peacock disaster. Carlivati is running out of budget. So what does he do? He writes these 3 old women off. He gives them COVID. He sends them off. Plus, what else would they have besides COVID? The only difference between this and COVID is that the symptoms are not contagious. Not contagious, people. They're saying it's like this biohazard, biotoxin. Don't use sciencey words on me, Carlivati. This is Covis. Next. Stephanie is way older than they're making her seem. She's been around for a while. Do you see this little girl in the red, and then Philip, and then them both, like, touching all over Philip in a way that exudes sex? Yeah, you see that? That is like when she was in her 20s. She's looking, in this picture in the bottom right, she's also looking like she's maybe 25. This woman has to be like in her 30s. I don't remember what year she was born, but I did read through her entire character history on Days of Our Lives fandom page, and let me tell you, she's way older than they're depicting it, which frustrates me. It's like the Sarah Horton debacle, where she was like born a long time ago, plus she's Maggie's daughter, so Sarah Horton's actually like 50, but they're pretending like she's more in her mid-30s, which also is very annoying. Continuity issues, people. Next. The Salem Steak Knife. I hate the storyline. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Making Clive the murderer was not a good payoff. It's freaking ridiculous. They completely betrayed the redemption arc that they had Clive on. It was going well. Clive had a woman. Clive had a job. Clive had an improving reputation around Salem, and then Carlivati had to go and F the whole thing up by doing this. Hashtag justice for Clive. I wanted justice for Abby, but not at this cost. I like Prison Clive, and I think he should have stayed around and fixed Nancy after her trauma at the hands of Craig Wesley. I think that they should have made Craig Wesley the killer because they were teeing it up really nicely, and it could have been a really good payoff. But then they had to go and make it Clive. Clive has little to no reason to be in the mansion killing Abigail. All this he meant to kill Belle BS is BS. And I think that the Salem Steak Knife storyline has been a major fail. And do you know why? Because it reeks of Carlivati retcon. Carlivati went back and changed this halfway through, if not later. It's taken months to reveal this. There's no way he was planning this for that long. And all this BS about saying that Clive came into the mansion that day to bug it is just completely falsified retcon trash. Mark my words, this has been a ripoff and a terrible failure of a storyline. Thanks to your friend, Ron Carlivati. Next. As mentioned earlier, Carlivati's Peacock mess. He's got no budget, number 1. Carlivati has been moved to Peacock, which gives him free reign to do whatever he wants, because Peacock, Days of Our Lives on Peacock, has little to no viewers. So it's not getting diddly squat for profit. So here's the thing. Carlivati is running this show into the ground, and it's not going to matter, because it's on its way into the ground anyway. As you can see, I've made some memes on the top of the slide to illustrate my frustration with Ron Carlivati. Number 1, we need to move people to Peacock, said NBC. We need to take the viewers from cable and live TV to Peacock. And what does he do? He writes a long, drawn-out murder mystery. My second meme. NBC said, "Can you please explain who is responsible for this?" And this can apply to anything. This can apply to a kidnapping, a mysterious disappearance, what have you. He retcons it. He retcons it every time. Remember that time when Maggie crashed the car and killed her grandchild, Sarah Horton's daughter, Mickey? Yeah. Carlivati retconned that and made it Orpheus, which was the worst retcon in the recent history of this show. I'm irate. If you would stop retconning things, you could build your characters, you could build conflicts, and you could make the show better. But no, you had to retcon it again. I'm fired up, people. I don't want to see Shirtless John. I don't need to see Shirtless John on this show. And not only did you show me Shirtless John, and Strawberries and Cream, which I didn't need to see, but now you're taking off Kayla, Marlena, and Kate. 3 legacy characters in this show. And now you've killed off Abigail. I don't know what he's trying to do with this show, but it's not good. So here's what we need to do. We need to go on that petition website, and we need to sign the petition to remove Carlivati, because I'm telling you, he's putting the show 6 feet under. And it's not going to be good when I am put out of business as a channel, because I can't comment on this show, because it'll be gone. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for watching Intrusive Investigations. Like and subscribe to the Salem Intruder. Follow us on Instagram, and see you next time.